Hello YouTube, I do apologise in advance that I have not made a YouTube video in quite a while. I've been quite busy with other things and my laptop has been quite glitchy with me. I did put a video up about if you're bored go back in time, and my webcam did start not responding on me, and the whole Windows 7 started not responding. This might have been to do with a virus, or Windows slows down after time you've had the laptop. So today I'm just going to be explaining why on my laptop, not on my PC, that I have gone to Ubuntu. So when I tried to install the first time, when I got quite annoyed with Windows on my laptop, I tried to install the new 11.4 operating system on my computer, and it's called Ubuntu 11.4. It did not work. What it did when I put the CD in, it came up with what do you call it, the purple screen, and then it totally went black. But I had fixed this problem. I plugged it into my monitor first, my PC monitor, and also it worked fine on the monitor but not on my PC screen. But what I had to do was press my brightness buttons on my laptop screen. Just keep pressing them and then the screen comes on. It's very strange, but it all works now, and I'm actually loving the experience. As you saw, I put on Twitter that I love the experience. So why was Windows not enough for me? And Windows 7 I liked at first. I really liked the concept of it. It still runs perfect on my PC, but it started to overheat and started to not respond on quite a lot of the programs. And then when I'm trying to start the computer up for the first time from shutting it down, it's just really slow, and you try to open, if you're in Ubuntu and you try to open R, it's really quick. Like if I exit this out and open Chrome, there you go, it's up straight away. But if that was in Windows, it would keep taking away. Also, another problem was the internet with it. It started to not respond with the internet either. It might have been to do with my card or something, but as soon as I log into Ubuntu on here, the internet is straight up and it says I'm connected to my internet. So that's a good thing also about Ubuntu, and that's why I switched. Also, the update side of Windows, I was doing some video editing one time, trying to do a video for you guys, and it just shut the whole computer down. Like, it was shutting all the programs like my internet down. I was like, why is it doing that? And then it said it wanted to do updates, and it didn't tell me how long it was going to do it. It should flash in your face, not go in the background and say you've got so many minutes. Well, obviously it did, and I lost all my work. So it was really miffed me off, that did. So I had quite a lot of trouble with Windows. So that's why I've not been posting videos as well. I do apologise about that. So why you're asking? Does that mean that I'll totally scrap Windows videos? No, I won't, because I have created a partition in the drive, so I can go back to Windows 7 anytime I want. But this does mean, if you're new to Ubuntu, there'll be brand new videos from me talking about Ubuntu and just getting new things from it. It's very hard on Ubuntu to record your desktop. I have to fiddle around with record your desktop, or whatever it's called, to get it to work. If you're wondering how I'm capturing my face, it's with Cheese, and well, it's not built in, but you can download it from the Ubuntu Software Center, which is another point why I came to Ubuntu, because in Windows you didn't have anything like that. Also, I missed out in why I moved from Windows to Ubuntu is because in Ubuntu you feel like you've got a community based around you. You feel like you're part of a community. In Windows I felt like I was left out. I felt like I was on my own. I tried to find communities for Windows, but I couldn't find anything at all. People to talk to about troubles or anything. But you get Microsoft Fix-It software and it still doesn't do it. And then you email Microsoft or you email Windows and they won't come back to you. So with Ubuntu you can go on the Ubuntu forums and they're very easy to talk to, and most of the time they do help you out. That's another reason why I moved. And also I moved because of the speed of it also. I'll just show you where the Ubuntu operating system right now. So I am recording with my desktop. I will be doing a video on that because lots of people have actually on YouTube don't explain what settings you have to do to make it actually work. So 11.4 is a new operating system with the new Unity interface. It has got a lot of controversial comments about it. Lots of people don't like it, lots of people do like it. I'm on the band what does like it. When I was in 10.10 and you have to go down here and you have to select all the menus, that took forever. Because I'm a keyboard person, I can just search for what I want, like really quick, and it comes up with it. And it's really fancy, and I really like the feel to it. Also it comes up with monitors and everything. But if you're a mouse person, it is going to be quite a troll going around all the programs and everything. It does give you options to select different categories, as you can see. Also installed, and then you can go through all of them by that. Also, the other thing I just last night found out about Ubuntu, which did not come on my Windows computer. If I go onto touchpad and then I go to scrolling, you can do two finger. So if I touch my touchpad with two fingers on a web page, I'll just show you now. Like this one, YouTube, and I just two fingers go down like that, and it works, and I really like it. I like it better than scrolling to the edge, because sometimes scrolling to the edge doesn't work for me. So I really like that from Ubuntu. And yeah, once you get Ubuntu, every bit of drivers and everything should be installed, and I'll say should because it might not be. In 10.10 the wireless card wasn't working in 10.10, so I had to go into, I think it was additional drivers, and then unlock it and download the drivers for it. I don't know where the drivers are stored. It probably be on the Ubuntu side of things, but that's where I got it from. But in 11.4 I didn't have any trouble with that. It connected perfectly with it. So all the drivers should be installed already on your Ubuntu 11.4 or 10.10 machine. Should be, but if they're not, you can go to the Ubuntu forums and say this driver is not installed. How can I get the driver for it to work on my Ubuntu laptop? So you should have all the drivers installed. So that also means video drivers. So yes, I could play easily HD video on here. So if I just open a HD video, I'll probably be copyrighting here, but I don't care.
What's up, guys? What's up, guys? Man, are you having a good summer? Well, I bet you're not having a good summer.
See, as you can see, there's no lags in that, and I can play HD video. Also remember, this is with streaming my Cheese webcam, and also doing the webcast or screencast, sorry, on the Ubuntu screen, and it still didn't lag, so that shows the power it has in it. What else was I gonna say? So Ubuntu. If you're really new to Ubuntu, then you will not know what Ubuntu is. So I'll just explain it to you now. Ubuntu is a free operating system. It's called open source operating system. What it is a lot of people put a lot of things into it, like software, and if anything crashes, then people sort it out in different ways, and then they put it all together, and that's what's called open source. You've probably heard of open source programs inside of Windows. I don't know about Mac. Yeah, Mac has open source software. So you've obviously heard about open source. Open source is what I've just told you, and it's absolutely free. There's no adware which you get with Windows, and no viruses or anything. That's another point I've got to get onto. With Ubuntu, I wouldn't say there's no viruses, but there is very, very few. There's probably about one or two, because people don't want to make viruses for Ubuntu because it's free. But they do for Windows because they don't like Windows, and they think that it's controlling. They think Windows is controlling you, and that's why they want to make viruses and make people put off Windows. A lot of people do hate Windows. A lot of people go to Mac, but if you do not have the money to go to Mac, I would really advise going to Ubuntu. If Ubuntu doesn't work for you, try another Linux operating system, because it will work on your configurations, and maybe you want a KDE desktop, which is better, or an OpenSUSE, which is really good. I would recommend, if you want a person talking to you about the pros and cons, and they know a lot about Linux, and I will go to the Linux Action Show. That's where I got all my information from, and it was really helpful, and they're really quite cool guys. So go and find that. There will be a link in the description. So that's the overview on new users in Ubuntu. So it's absolutely free, and all you do to actually install it is go to the website. It's Ubuntu. Just search it in your Chrome browser or any Google thing. So here we go. So all you need to do is just go to download, and now you have some really easy options to get you started. They used to ship the CDs to you, but they don't do that anymore because they think more people download than sending CDs. When you download and install it, you need to download it on an ISO file, and then it'll go to a CD or DVD. This will work with CD because it's not like 1 gig, it's 700 megabytes, so it's really easy to put on a CD. But I would recommend putting it on a USB because it's so much easier. It shows you how to do it on Windows, Mac, and Ubuntu. So it's really simple. Just go to this page. I'll put a link in the description. But if you don't have a USB or a CD or DVD, you can also run it inside of Windows if you do have Windows. If you have Mac, I don't think you can do this, but if you have Windows, you can do this. So all you need to do is start download for Windows, and then you come up with all these options. It's really simple to use. I don't really need to talk over it much. All you need to do is set up your username and that, and it will restart your computer and then start going through the installer process. It's really simple to use. It also downloads a torrent file to actually download it. I would recommend downloading torrent files to keep the torrents alive because they like it. But I just download it from their website because it's just easier. So that's how to install and download Ubuntu for your PC. So once you're on your Ubuntu side of it, here if you're a bit daunted by it, which maybe all the codecs and stuff and all the writing at the beginning may put you off. Don't make it be, because it's not that complicated. There is a Linux operating systems which are much more complicated than this. Ubuntu wants to make it simpler for new users to use their software, and I think they have done that. So with Windows, you have to pay for the Office, but on here you get them all free. It's called LibreOffice Writer. It's totally free. They used to have Open Office. I think it's better, but I'll just go with that in the meantime. So we're just looking down here now. This is your home folder. Yeah, this is your default Firefox browser. Chromium, this is the other version of Chrome for Ubuntu or any other Linux distribution. There's all your Office things. You can also take these off. You can delete them off the I don't know what it's called. I'll just call it a dock. Ubuntu Software Center. Go over that in a minute. Ubuntu 1, they've actually updated that, and geez, I'm doing that now. Workspace, will go over that in a minute, and applications and files and folders, which I usually just go in that for my files and folders. So I was going to explain Ubuntu Software Center first. So if I just click on it, and boom, there it is. You get lots of categories with it, which you can search through. You also have, this is also new, so you can go into your recommendations for what you installed the most and what would satisfy you the most. New thing with it is for purchase. You can purchase things now. There's quite a lot more than there was before. This is good for Ubuntu because they're getting money out of people making games for their software, which is good for them, and people should buy off them. Now you're saying it's open source, so I don't have to pay anything. Well, you're not paid for the operating system, but you are paid for quite good games on there. So if you just go and search for something, or you just go and go into games, and then you get even more categories. This is a sub category here. So if I just want to go on arcade, because I like my arcade games, and I just go down, and all you do is just double click on it, and it'll come up with a description, and usually it has a screenshot, but in this case it doesn't. It also has the website. You can go to that. The new thing about the Ubuntu New Software Center, which is 4.0.4, is the rating system. People rate and say how good it is or how bad it is, and then you can decide if to download it or not. This is a good thing if you're really unsure what program to use, if this program or that program. So it's really easy to use. So that was the Ubuntu Software Center, like the Mac Store, but that was out first before the Mac Store, so Ubuntu won there. Ubuntu 1. Ubuntu 1 is a cloud-based thing where you upload all your files. It synchronizes all your files. It's like Dropbox. You synchronize all your files online, so it's all saved in there. They've actually updated this to 5 gigabytes now. It used to be 2. You also can pay for a subscription for about 20 something gigs online. You can also do this on Windows if you have Windows. With Live, I think it's called, I can't remember now, SkyDrive or something like that. You can also get that on Windows, but it actually reached, I think it was 1 million people, so that's doing quite good for itself, and getting some money out of it. So you know what cheese is? It's right down here. You can make effects and stuff. Quite a nice program actually. So just put that there. Workspace switcher. So if you have a window, so I just open a window. So if you have a window, you can just usually drag it. It never works for me when I'm recording something. This is so annoying. Also, you can go to the workspace switcher, whatever it's called, by pressing the logo, which they call the super key, but I just call it the Windows logo, and just go like that, and then you can drag it to different positions of the screen, but it won't let me because I'm recording my desktop. I don't know why it won't let me, but it just won't. It usually lets you drag it there to different places, so you don't have to keep minimizing. And this is also not done in Windows, but it has been done in Mac. And there's all your applications and files and folders. The way you go into it really is like doing that and just going into apps and then going down. It's the easiest way of doing it. So that is that, and you've also got rubbish bin. All you do is just like Windows, just click on it. Yeah, and then it'll be there. So that was the overview of it. There's not much behind the scenes. If you logged out of here and went on to 10.10, there's lots more behind the scenes you can do with it. With 11.4 Unity, you cannot mess with this dock at all. I tried with, oh my god, Ubuntu, OMG, Ubuntu overview of it, and I tried installing Compiz and it worked, but then it messed up and it didn't show anything, so I'm just leaving it to it as it is, and I'll see what 11.10 brings out in the future. But I like it, it's quite good to use. I think it's better for new users to use than using the terminal 24/7. You can also use the terminal if you're an advanced user. If you're an advanced user, I would recommend going to not 10.10, but the Field to GNOME 2. Because Unity is not the best for an advanced user, and if you're used to using GNOME 2, then go and use GNOME 2 and stop complaining about Unity, basically, because it is better for new users, and it will get better. This is actually the first time it came out for like ever, so it will get better, and I don't say hopefully they'll stick with Unity. They might go with GNOME 3, which I'm excited about. I'm trying to install a GNOME 3 on here, but there were bad reviews about it on the Linux Action Show, so I thought I'll just install Unity 11.4 Ubuntu. So that's about it. So if you want to change anything on Ubuntu, all you need to do is just you can just right click like you do on Windows and just say change background. So you can change your background from here. That's a different scroller they have. I really don't like this scroller, it's really hard to use, but anyway. So there's different desktop things you can have on here. Really easy to scroll through the different ones. You don't have to press OK like you do in Windows, it just does it automatically. The one I like, and which actually I really like at the moment, is the actual, I can't remember the name of it, but 11.4 desktop, which is already comes with it. So you can also change the theme of it as you can do in Windows. You can also go online and get more themes. There's also Mac Ubuntu, or Mac Ubuntu or something like that, but that's 11.10, and I would recommend getting 11.4 because it's the update release of Ubuntu. So here we go, we can select one and it'll change, but I don't really want to because I like the theme of it as it is. So that's changing it. You can change the theme of it, as you can see the theme is like that, but you cannot change this that thing over here. You can also not change all this. So that's a bit of a bad point, but so the speed on it. So when I let's go in my resources. Okay, how'd you go? Here's on my hard drive. So when I usually boot up Windows, it takes about quite a long time. But then when I'm in the actual desktop, I have a light down here on my laptop, and it actually stays a solid colour. It usually flickers, but now recently it just stays a solid colour, which means the processor and the RAM, everything is working overdue, and the fans start going because it is working too hard. Now on Ubuntu it doesn't do this because it uses all the resources it can, and it's really low minimal on the side of it. So when I'm looking at it now, there's no light at all, and that's with recording my desktop as well. If I was recording my desktop in Windows, it will start going all glitchy and everything. So that's the like processor and everything on it. So it just uses your computer as intended, really. If you have a really old, and I mean really old computer or laptop, I wouldn't use Ubuntu at all, because I've tried this with my old thing, and it told me as soon as I was installing it, you have less than 256 RAM, and it may not work on your computer. So I said, oh, just ignore that, and it was really slow compared to the computer laptop I got now. If you have got a slow laptop, then you can go with X Ubuntu. That's really easy. It's really quick actually on an old laptop. X Ubuntu, I'll put the link in the description. Also, if you've got like less than 100 RAM, then you can go with Puppy Linux, which I really like at the moment. It's really coming on leaps and bounds, and it's really nice. So yeah. So you're probably wondering, if you have like Facebook and you want to store your photos on here, or you have a camera, all cameras and every piece of software you can throw at it will work with Ubuntu. Now if you have any pictures, which I don't at the moment, I have one, that's PC Windows Online, it's really simple. It's like plug and play in Windows. You just plug it in and there you go, it's working already. So I would really recommend Ubuntu for that. If you've got software that doesn't work with Windows, try it in Ubuntu, because it really might work. Now you're probably wondering, oh, I've got Windows programs which might not work, will not work with Ubuntu. Now I would recommend installing a software called Wine. It is in the Ubuntu Software Center. It's called Wine, and you need to do this one. What it does is put a Windows operating system on there, and you also need this for Spotify. I've already showed you how to do that with Wine in an earlier video, but I will be releasing a video how to install Wine and how to get it working, and also that plain Linux for Word and stuff like that. So you can install Windows programs. Some you can't, but some you can. Like Spotify you can, because they've not made a program yet, but Gabaroid, the movie download source, there is a tutorial on that, but I can't find how to do it. So I have give up with that one, and I don't use it anymore. I just go on Netflix and get my movies off there. Oh, love film, not Netflix, because I'm not in the USA. So that's about it from now from PC Windows Online. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for joining me at the end of this video. This has probably been a long video, but I wanted to explain what Ubuntu is, and to the people who follow me on YouTube and on Twitter and on Tumblr and all them, why I actually moved, because people might be upset. I don't know if you would be upset about me moving to Ubuntu, because don't be put off that I will not be doing any more Windows based videos, because I've got another Windows computer upstairs, and I've also got Windows on this laptop, so I could do even more videos. But I'm doing a range of videos. I'm doing Ubuntu videos, I'm doing Windows videos. It's just to get out to the community of Ubuntu on Windows. I just don't want to keep track on Windows, because most people use Windows, because I want more people to use Ubuntu. I need to get more popular, and just to show Microsoft it's not the favourite, and it doesn't, if it releases another operating system which was like Vista, it's going to lose a lot of people. Even Windows 11, I wasn't impressed with it, but it did do for quite a long time. I really don't like it at the moment, and that's why I've installed Ubuntu. So thank you for watching this video. There's lots of links to my I've got a Facebook page, but I can't, you just have to search for it. It's PC Windows Online. Twitter, I've got 1,000, I'm following 1,000 people on Twitter. I'll follow you, just ask me to follow you and I'll follow you. Please subscribe to my channel, like this video or dislike it if you think it was bad or if it was good. Also on my channel I've got a bit where now you can suggest things, which is easy to do. And that's about it. So thank you for joining me today on this Ubuntu screencast. There's lots more tutorials coming on this. I'm really excited about using it. So thank you for watching this video, and I will see you later.